Banks get to decide who their customers are. That's not our decision. And so banks are free to provide banking services to the crypto industry, to crypto companies. And banks are also free to conduct crypto activities as long as they do so in a way that is, protective of safety and soundness.
Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the Casual Crypto Investor, and I am back with another video. Wow. What a difference a day makes. Look at the crypto market. I know currently we're down right now, but we have done exceptionally well considering with all the things that are happening in the world right now. But nevertheless, the crypto market, we are the crypto investors. We are resilient. We have diamond hands, and we are in here for generational wealth. I have a jam-packed video. I'm going to move kind of fast because I have a lot of content that I want to share. We have basically Jerome Powell saying that, hey, banks can work with crypto. We have another Tether delisting. Plus, we have some other things that make it very, very bullish for crypto. Man, this is a jam-packed episode. Definitely make sure to get yourself a beverage, get you some popcorn, relax, kick back, and hopefully you will enjoy the show that I have for you today. All right. So before we get into the content, let's take a look at the overall market. We are currently down a little bit over 1%. Bitcoin is still well above $100,000 right now. It's doing extremely well. Ethereum as well is doing great, sitting a little bit over, getting close to $2,500 right now. XRP has done exceptionally well. I know we got as high as around $2.20 something cents today, but right now we're sitting at $2.18. So man, it's definitely doing well. And then also too as well, a lot of the crypto projects are up, even though the entire market is down. But, some of the projects have kind of rebounded after the things have kind of settled down somewhat between Iran and Israel in terms of the conflict going on in the Middle East right now. So super excited for things to kind of get back to normal. But yeah, we're still not out of the woods yet. I understand that. But I'm very, very, very impressed with how the crypto market has been handling all the things happening in the world today. All right. Quick shameless plug too as well. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. You can follow me at the Casual Crypto Investor. But let's dive into it. Okay, so we have CZ, former founder of Binance. He basically said, if you sold the dip, you need to unfollow the weak minds and follow right people. I couldn't agree more, guys. Man, oh man. I mean, this says it all right here. Okay. This is not a get rich quick type of, investment that you're doing, or, crypto is not, for the most part, it is not. There have people that have been overnight millionaires, and I get all that stuff, but that's not the majority of us, right? So, it takes a lot of resiliency. It takes some steadfastness. It takes a lot of commitment in order to get to the other side. And, you got to be strong in this market because it's going to be huge, guys. And if you don't believe it, just watch this video to the end. I guarantee you this will give you more fuel, more ammunition that you need to push forward. Okay. Next up, we also have this is huge. The U.S. Director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, Bill Pulte, says that agency is looking to explore how cryptocurrency holdings could count towards mortgage qualification requirements. Guys, all right. That's what I'm saying, man. Our portfolios could be used to potentially buy real estate, to buy homes. Okay. This is huge. Crypto is becoming more and more ingrained in our financial system. Okay. I'm telling you, you will probably in the next couple of years, you'll probably have the option to either get paid in fiat or stable coins, or maybe even your favorite cryptocurrency. Okay. It would not surprise me if this happens. And now they're talking about looking at your crypto holdings to determine if you qualify for a mortgage. Okay. This is huge. Okay. So I'm pumped about this. And the other thing too, I'm focusing in terms of my strategy. I'm fine. I can't talk. I'm so excited. I'm focusing on those cryptos with real world use case and real world utility. the Ondo Finances, the XRPs, the Stellars, the Cardanos, the H bars. Those are the ones that I feel like are all the ones, especially the ones that are ISO compliant. Okay, those are the ones that I think the big financial institutions will look at, will respect, and will probably qualify, in my opinion. But again, it's not financial advice or anything like that. I'm just kind of sharing you my thoughts. Okay. Next up, we have another big one, right? Arthur Brito tweeting for the first time in like 14 years or whatever it is. Okay. With basically just a silent face, right? What does that mean? Is something about to happen? Is something about to pop off? He knows something. He's not just going to tweet for the sake of just tweeting. Okay. A lot of people are speculating that something is about to happen. Okay. Even Uphold, they looked at it like, what's going on? All right. Okay. There's a lot of funny tweets. All right. So basically in 590 days, this guy has not tweeted anything. And now he tweets this. Guys, something is coming around the corner. I'm telling you. Okay. So be blessed that you're in this market and that you are a part of it. I know I am. I'm thankful every day. I know I'm not where I want to be right now, but at the end of the day, I know where crypto can take me, and it can take me to the other side. Okay. All right. To where the grass is a heck of a lot greener. Okay. All right. So again, this is interesting. And a lot of people are saying he hasn't tweeted in 589 days. So does that mean that XRP is going to $589? Or heck, maybe even $5,890? I don't know. I know I will be pumped if that happens. Okay, who knows? I'm only speculating, but hey, we're just trying to connect the dots. Okay, all right. He hasn't tweeted in 589 days. That's not by accident, dude. He's planned that. I'm telling you, something's happening. All right. This is from a digital asset investor. He was also sharing about how basically that Arthur Brittle was saying that I believe that Ripple will eventually support bonds in the bond market. So maybe maybe that's why he tweeted. Okay, maybe that. So, the thing is, when Arthur Brito speaks, you got to listen. Well, I know he didn't speak, but I guess when he symbols, you got to listen. All right. So I thought that was very, very interesting and very, very exciting for my fellow XRP holders. All right. Next up, we also have Kathy Woods, ARK Investment dumps 415,000 of its Circle shares worth 110 million on June 23rd. So I don't know, something's going on. What's your thoughts on this? I mean, is it they're maybe creating their own stablecoin? I don't know, but I just think it was interesting, that they're dumping all of its Circle shares worth 110 million. So basically, they got probably bought it, a pre-stock launch, right? Pre-IPO, and they made a boatload because I think Circle is over 100 something $1,000, right? I mean, excuse me, not 100,000. It's over $100 or so right now, and people were probably buying it up at $20, $30 a share. So they're probably just taking the profits and dumping it. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Maybe they know something that we don't, or maybe Circle might be getting acquired. Who knows? There's a lot of things with that, but I just thought that was pretty interesting. All right. Next up, this is huge, guys, and you know how I feel about this. I've tweeted about it. I've definitely made videos about that. If you haven't, make sure to go check my video library on YouTube. But Uphold has delisted USDT, okay, as well as 5 other stable coins by July 1st, citing Mika, okay? Because if I'm not mistaken, Uphold is in Europe. I believe it's like in England or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now USDT has been banned on Uphold as well as other cryptocurrencies. They're only stablecoin currencies, okay, or stablecoins, right? So what I'm saying is that with this happening, it's going to be interesting how Bitcoin responds to this because, as I've stated before, and I'm about to show you an article in a second, okay, there's been correlation between when USDT mints a lot of USDT stablecoins and the price of Bitcoin. A lot of people speculate that USDT props up Bitcoin, and honestly, I probably agree with that. There's a strong case for that. Okay, and I'm going to show you an article in a second. But the following stable coins, the six stable coins are Tether, DAI, Frax Protocol, Gemini Dollar, Pax Dollar, and True USD. Users holding these stablecoins must convert them to a different cryptocurrency before June 28th, which is in 4 days, after which the cryptocurrency exchange will automatically convert them into USD coin. Okay, so again, guys, I think USD coin, I think Ripple RLUSD, those are the ones that are going to last. And any ones that come after that can comply with MiCA regulations as well as the United States regulations, those are the ones that are going to have staying power. Shameless plug: if you are interested in setting up an Uphold account, I do have a referral link in my about me section, or in my information section at the bottom of this video. So if you want to use that, I usually don't really promote that a lot, but if you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to do that. All right. But I thought this was very interesting as well. Now I'm going to show you an article or a clip from an article, which basically highlights throughout the years where they've had, and I'm not going to read the whole article, but the correlation between when they mint a lot of USDT and the price of Bitcoin, or how it goes up. Okay. It says right here, big Tether minting events are now a new phenomenon. Or excuse me, not a new phenomenon, excuse me. And historically, they often align with Bitcoin's bullish phases. Interesting, right? So meaning that whenever they print out of thin air a whole bunch of USDT, the price of Bitcoin goes up. Interesting, right? So it says right here, traders have long observed an apparent correlation between surges in USDT supply and upward moves in Bitcoin's price. The idea is that when a new stablecoin floods the market, they represent new capital ready to buy cryptocurrency, thereby driving prices higher. Let's look at some notable past instances where USDT printing coincided with Bitcoin rallies. So I'm not going to read every single one, but I'll highlight this one. It says late 2017, during Bitcoin's famous 2017 bull run to nearly 20,000, Tether supply expanded dramatically. Okay, the correlation was especially flagrant that year. So it says from only tens of millions of USDT to well over 1 billion by early 2018. So basically in a year, they went from only tens of millions to 1 billion, which is insane. Okay, it was the first time USDT was issued in such large quantities, and it happened as Bitcoin skyrocketed. This led to later debates and studies suggesting that large Tether issuances might have helped propel Bitcoin in 2017. Let's move to 2024. Just fast forward. Just recently in November 2024, Bitcoin went on an epic run from around 66,000 to over 106,000, which basically where we are right now. This run was accompanied by a series of huge USDT mints. In multiple batches, Tether issued tens of billions of USDT during the weeks of Bitcoin's ascent. For instance, around mid-November 2024, over 15 billion of USDT was created in just a few days while Bitcoin was rapidly climbing toward its peak. Many of these issuances occurred almost in step with Bitcoin surges, suggesting they were responding to the rampant demand as traders piled into the rally. So not only you can say that the minting of these USDT coins injected the price or increased the price of Bitcoin, but people then ran to it because they're thinking like, oh, Bitcoin's a great investment. All right. So guys, this is very interesting. And, there's something weird about Tether. Okay. I don't think they're squeaky clean. And part of it, one of the reasons why I think they're not squeaky clean, they didn't pass MiCA regulations and they can't pass US regulations. So where are they going to run to? Okay. And if they totally implode, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to the price of Bitcoin. I think the pin is slowly being pulled out of the grenade when it comes to Bitcoin, but that's just my opinion. All right. Next up too as well, I'm probably going to close out with this video. Or you know what? I'm not going to play the whole thing. Basically, I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna leave out with this video. Okay, this is the CEO of Visa talking about we are bullish on crypto and stable coins. Okay, so I want you to listen to what he says. Okay, he said, I'm just gonna listen to what he says, but also too as well, I'm just gonna mention this too. He says they've been working on it for years now. Okay? They've just been waiting for approval. So that whole flip the switch, I know it's used tons and tons and tons by other crypto content creators. Flip the switch. They're going to flip the switch. This is true, guys. They are going to flip the switch. They were waiting for regulations. They've been waiting for laws. They've been waiting for rules of the road so that way they can navigate this crypto space. But I feel like the foundation of how they're going to utilize crypto, they've been plotting this for years, guys. And we are blessed, again, to be in this position. So, guys, if you appreciate this channel, if you like this channel, if you like the content, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
We've been embracing and building for years, preparing for this moment. The Genius Act has now passed the Senate, as you know, and is expected to pass the House. I think that'll give regulatory clarity to stablecoins. And we've been embracing stablecoins. We've been enabling people to issue Visa credentials on top of stablecoins. We've been modernizing our own settlement infrastructure with stablecoins. And we have a whole host of innovations that we plan to deploy around the world embracing stablecoins.
Do you believe then stablecoins are going to be a significant way that people transact in the future?
Hey, David, we think there's product market fit for stablecoins in 3 areas. The first is the capital markets use case, and you've seen that with crypto trading, and that's true globally, here in the US and around the world. But the product market fit that's most interesting going forward is outside the US. And there's 2 areas. The first is countries where you've got high currency volatility or currency controls, where people really want to have access to US dollars, and they either can't get US dollars or it's very expensive to do that. Stable coins provide an opportunity for people in those countries, maybe there's 30, 40, 50 of those countries around the world, to have easy, cost-efficient access to US dollars, and we'll plan to give them Visa credentials on top of those stable coins that they can spend in merchants around their country or other places. The second area of product market fit is cross-border, and that can be remittances, person-to-person, or business-to-business transactions. And in both of those areas, those are additive opportunities for Visa, and we're embracing stable coins and building and innovating on top of them to provide new use cases in those areas.
Right.
I think there's a little confusion because most stable coins are US dollar denominated, people immediately think about use cases in the United States, when I think most people who studied this and are active in this really understand that the product market fit is outside the US.